lovely Scorpios. How are you guys? This is Debs, and we are here, of course, for your reading for September 2025. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for being here. I'm truly grateful. Now, I feel, Scorpio, you are about to reveal something pretty major. I saw someone in a room. The door was locked. They'd locked the door. And there were a group of people standing outside the door trying to listen in to what they were doing. They couldn't. The door was too thick. After about half an hour, Scorpio, you unlocked the door and pulled the door wide open. And this group of people looked into this room and went, oh, wow. And that was it. So Scorpio, the energy from the vision suggested this is something exciting. This is not something that you believe people will be unhappy about or upset about, but it is a big change. It's a big change, okay? Archangel Michael saying let's begin, okay. So guys, the deck is the Melancholic Muse. If you would like a reading, everything is down below in the description box, okay? The link is there to join the channel, and all the decks I use are also there. So Scorpio, let's see what this big reveal actually is. So Archangel Michael, I'm taking them, okay. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, September 2025. Scorps, you've been thinking about this, working on this for quite a long time, but you haven't wanted to say anything until now for some reason. It could be time specific, but you're ready. You're ready. I'm hearing even if everybody else isn't, I'm ready. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing someone say, possibly you, Scorpio, it took quite a long time to get everything to slot into place. But I'm ready now. Okay, you're ready. Wow, guys, what is this? Let's have a look. Oh, okay. King of Wands, Knight of Cups. So Scorpio, you may be taking action. Sat in the energy of the King of Wands. You may want to tell someone you love them. You may want to admit to your parents that you met someone and this is it and you're going to propose. But they may be very surprised. They may not have met this person. You might have kept this under wraps until now. If you're a female Scorpio, same thing. You may want to introduce someone to your family, your friends, because this is someone who's going to be pretty significant in your life. You could be, I don't know, you could be telling your parents you're moving in with someone. You could be telling your parents you're pregnant. Okay, King of Wands, the Knight of Cups. So my Scorps. Here we go, guys. The Four of Swords. Yes, you've been keeping this under wraps. You've been in this little room preparing what you're going to say. Thinking about how you're going to word this. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Cups. How am I going to tell someone or a group of people about what I'm about to do, about my feelings, about this person, okay? How am I going to do this? In the past, my Scorps, the Emperor. So in the past, Scorpio, you may have wanted to marry someone, but you kept it under wraps. Or Scorpio, you may have been thinking of your father at this point of time. How is my dad going to take this? That sort of energy. After that point of time, Three of Wands. After that point of time, Scorpio, you felt ready to embrace change. It was the right time for you. But this might have meant a very big move. Could have been across the water. Or this could have been, you considering a very big lifestyle change, and I don't think you were quite ready to, I'm hearing lift the lid on this in the immediate past. You just weren't ready. You were emotionally ready, but the timing wasn't right. In your thoughts now, yes, Ace of Pentacles. You're moving, you're packing up, you're going to go and live with somebody, you're moving to another area. Scorpio, it's time. It's time, guys. In the immediate future, my Scorps, Four of Pentacles. You've been keeping this under wraps for quite a long time, my Scorps. You may have been worried about money. It's going to cost me money to do this. You may have been holding back from telling a group of people or one particular person what your plans were. Maybe feeling slightly nervous. In your fears, Seven of Pentacles. Scorpio, in your fears, with the Seven of Pentacles, you're fearing looking back and realizing this was a really bad idea. So despite the fact that you're going to be very confident talking about this, you're going to portray this as something you've been looking forward to, you've been planning for a long time, you are slightly worried that it's not all going to go as planned. In the environment is the Ace of Wands. Scorpio, in the environment is somebody or a group of people who are telling you, Scorps, are you sure this isn't going to be a flash in the pan? Are you sure this isn't something that you're later going to regret? If this is you saying to somebody or a group of people, I want to be with someone, so I'm moving to be with that person, this could be parents, friends who are saying to you, are you sure it's just not attraction? You know, you really, really want to do this? I mean, this is your person, you know? They may be quite surprised. I don't know whether or not it's because you two are very, very different. I'm not sure. But whoever you're speaking to is asking you the question, have you really, really thought about this? Because this is a big deal. Are you not going to get bored? Are you sure this is what you want to do as a career? Are you sure you want to move to that country? Are you sure this isn't just chemistry with this person? Are you going to make this last, right? In your hopes, guys, Two of Cups, hoping the other person feels the same way. So Scorpio, this is interesting because you obviously don't know for sure. Are you about to drop a bomb on someone, in a nicer sense, right? And turn up and say, I'm in love with you, I think we should get married. Or, I've been thinking about this for a long time, I'm ready to move to your country to be with you. What do you think? You're really hoping, Scorpio, that the other person feels the same way. So, you don't know for certain, which is why you may be feeling a little bit nervous, because you don't know their reaction, but you're telling your friends or your family, your parents, that this is what you're going to do. What you're not telling them is you don't know if the other person feels the same way. So this is a risk. And the outcome, Four of Cups. Scorps, I mean, this is you realizing that someone here is not that enamored with this. You may not get the response that you want from your person, and I hate to say that, but we have the Four of Cups. This is the energy of, I don't know if I really want this. I don't know if I'm really interested. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to think about this. So Scorps, if you're a masculine, for instance, and you are planning on declaring your love for someone, and what you're also saying at the same time is, Ace of Pentacles, I'm moving to be with you, or I know that I want to be with you. Should we talk about moving in together? They may not jump at this, Scorps. And you may be surprised. I'm feeling the word stuck in my throat. Okay. Clarification for you guys. The Eight of Pentacles. Yep, Scorpio, you have been figuring this out, wanting to do this for the longest time. Okay. But you did sabotage this in the past. You did sabotage this in the past. This is you saying to someone, I really want to work on this. I'm sorry for running away from this connection in the past, or I'm sorry I disconnected from you in the past. Whoever you're communicating with, and I feel this is relating to friends, family, that you are communicating that you're doing this. Page of Wands. There may be an age gap between you two. It may well be that whoever this is says to you, Scorpio, you flirted with this person, there's been a lot of chemistry with this person, but, moving to another area to make it work with them seriously is quite another thing. Are you sure this is not some sort of flash in the pan, impulsive idea that you have that's just going to burn out? What you're saying to whoever this is, no, I've thought about this. I want to work on this. This is what I've decided to do. I've just been trying to figure out how to tell you. You could be moving out of your parents' house, Scorpio, and deciding to go and live with somebody who lives in another area of the world. And your parents may be shocked. What? We haven't even met this person. Who is this person, King of Pentacles. Scorpio, you are certain. You're certain. This is you saying to your friends, your family, I want to marry this person. King of Pentacles, I'm ready to get hitched. I'm ready to commit. This is the person for me. Underneath the deck, guys, Knight of Pentacles. You've been silently preparing the ground for quite a while. Lining everything up, saving money, thinking about this big change. Ten of Pentacles. Scorpio, this is you thinking about getting hitched. Ten of Pentacles, Justice. This is you telling your friends or family or both that you are getting married. I'm proposing to this person. It's time. Because Scorpio, you're fed up of feeling left out in the cold. You're fed up of feeling you're permanently sat in the Five of Pentacles. What I think you are deciding, or realizing rather, is that you are ready to team up with someone that you feel will be an amazing partner going into your future. That's what I think. Wow. But Scorps, do they feel the same way? We will see, guys. Let's keep our fingers crossed. So, Archangel Michael, tell us about the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups. A little bit confused. How am I going to word this? How am I going to tell the people that I'm close to that I'm making this big change in my life? That I'm ready, Five of Pentacles again. Scorpio, you are missing this person. You're missing this person. And I feel with the Six of Swords, you want to move to calmer waters. You're ready to embrace change. Wow, guys. Knight of Swords. But you had an argument with this person before. The person that I think you want to be with. You remember an argument. Wow. And with the World, it didn't go anywhere. This person cut off from you, or you detached from this person. It ended. It ended. What are you thinking about? The Queen of Wands. So you're thinking about a Queen of Wands, an Aries, Leo, or Sag, potentially, that you want to build a life with, and you're really keen to make this work. In the past, Scorps, Emperor energy. You might have realised as a masculine you were ready to get married, or you may have thought very carefully about your childhood. You may have even spoken to an older masculine about your thoughts and wishes for the future, or you may have taken control of your life in the past and made some much needed changes in preparation for being with this Queen of Wands. Tell us about the Emperor. The Hierophant, yeah. You may have thought about the concept of a traditional relationship. This also covers doing things step by step. This can also represent religion, culture, that sort of thing. Yeah. 6 of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Scorpio, you wanted to lock down a Queen of Wands sat in the Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy. But the problem was you had this argument, right? That's what I'm feeling here. Yeah, 2 of Swords, wow. Okay, Scorpio, she may have blocked you, or you might have detached from her thinking, okay, that's it, it's done. After that time with the 3 of Wands, you may have thought about patching things up, thought about making this right. Yeah. But you knew the truth, Ace of Swords. And the truth was, if there was any chance of this person taking you back, and I think that's what we're looking at, Scorps. You're a masculine wanting to be with the Queen of Wands. If there was a chance that this person would open the door again, this would have to be a major declaration of love and serious talk of commitment in the future. No messing around. No halfway house. Yeah. And I think in the immediate past, Scorpio, you were either dealing with a lot of emotional stress, you know, maybe emotional baggage, maybe from previous relationships. Am I really ready to commit, you know? Or you may have felt weighed down by duties, responsibilities, or you may have thought, oh my goodness, you know, this would be a massive change in my life. Am I ready? In the immediate past, I don't actually think you were. I don't think you were ready. You were thinking about it, Ace of Pentacles, but you weren't ready to take action. It just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time. Now, Scorpio, I don't know, you could have been in a relationship with somebody else and you thought, I'm going to have to totally disconnect. I'm going to have to go through legal separation or divorce. You may not have been single to begin with. I don't know. But Scorpio, you had a lot to organize in the immediate past. You had a lot to organize. And there was a Tower moment. There was a Tower moment. Now, I don't know whether or not whatever the Tower was caused you a delay in making your move towards this person. I don't know whether or not, Scorpio, it was a shock when you realized you'd fallen in love, because Ace of Cups Tower can literally be, oh God, I can't stop thinking about this person. Aha moment, wow, I think I'm in love. It might have hit you like a 10-ton truck, I don't know. But there was something that happened in the immediate past which sort of brought you up short. What you're thinking about now is Ace of Pentacles. You are ready. You're very serious. You've been thinking about this for the longest time. What are you thinking about, Scorpio? 4 of Wands. Are you going to propose out of the blue? Are you going to turn up on this person's doorstep and say, hey, sorry about the argument, but I had to sort a few things out and I've realized I'm in love with you. And what do you think about dating me seriously. I mean, Scorpio, this is you going for it. Bless you. I'm feeling really nervous. You may have the jitters. What's on your mind? Yeah, Scorpio, you're terrified. You're terrified, bless you. 9 of Swords. What if they say no? Right? What if they say, you've got to be kidding me? We had this massive argument. I haven't seen you or spoken to you for God knows how long. Oh, guys. Yeah, I'm connecting with a masculine, King of Cups. You're in love, Scorpio. But this situation didn't end well with this person. But you're wanting to change everything with the energy of the Death card, which of course is you. And what you're thinking to yourself is, if this person happens to say, okay, then I'm going to do everything I can to make this work. All right, guys. So, 4 of Pentacles in the immediate future. You are communicating with those nearest and dearest to you. Could be your best mate, could be your parents, I don't know. This isn't this person that you're communicating with. You are letting an important person or group of people know that you are about to make this move towards this Queen of Wands. What you're relaying is you've been holding back from doing this for quite a long time. You don't want to let this person go, and if you don't make your move now, it's simply going to be too late. They're going to head off and meet somebody else, or they're going to turn around and say, Scorpio, you've got to be kidding me, that was 5 years ago, you know? So you feel it's sort of now or never. Whoever you're communicating this with is a bit shell-shocked. Scorpio, are you sure this isn't just chemistry? You're actually wanting to marry this person, you're wanting to move in with this person, or you're wanting them to move in with you. You're wanting to build a serious relationship. Oh my goodness, they can't believe it. It's going to come like a bolt out of the blue. You may hope that they would be excited for you. I think maybe if this is a group of people, one person's excited, somebody else is saying, oh, are you sure? You're going to get a mixed reaction if this is a group of people you're talking to. Could be a family dynamic. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands for my Scorpios? Thank you, Michael. Soon, okay. I'm hearing 16th of September, 19th of September, 23rd of September, 2nd and 3rd of November. Okay, so Scorpio. You may be planning certain things. You could be booking somewhere to stay near this person. I don't think they live near you. They may even live in another country. We've got a lot of water here. It may just be representing your energy. It might be, Scorpio, this is you getting to grips with finding a job in this person's area. It may well be that you're booking flight tickets. You could be looking at work visas. Whatever this is, let's have a look at your energy. What are you saying to this group of people, this person? You're revealing your plans. Yes, but you're going to go for it. With the Fool. You might be honest and say to whoever this is, it is a bit of a risk because I haven't spoken to this person for a while, or the last time we communicated there was a massive argument. So I think, Scorpio, you're being honest with your family or your best mate, and you may be saying, admitting, I don't know how they're going to take this, but I'm going to go for it, right? Okay. 5 of Wands. Yes, you are admitting that, yes, you want to fight off the competition for this person, but you also don't know how they are going to respond to you when you turn up. Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Scorpio, this is your woman. She's coming through as the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You want to be with this woman? You're going for it. You're going for it. Wow. Yeah, you've been planning this for quite a long time. And you've been standing at crossroads, Scorpio, trying to figure out when the right time would be I'm hearing drop the bombshell. Okay. All right. King of Swords. Yeah, you have been planning this for quite a while. So for instance, Scorpio, if you had a job in your area and your boss said, okay, Scorpio, we want you to head up a team of people. We're going to transfer you to this office. You may have said to your boss, you know what? Thank you so much, but I'm not quite ready, because you knew in a few months' time you would be handing in your notice, you know? If this is you in a family situation and your sister banged on about getting a dog, this is you saying to your sister, well, yeah, but who's going to take the dog for walks when you're not here? She may have said, oh, well, you can take the dog for walks. And you may have said, well, I just don't think that's a good idea, because you knew you wouldn't be staying in the house for very long. You would be leaving a family home. You wouldn't be around, but you didn't want to tell her before. Just an example. What are you saying to your family, your friends? It's going to take a lot of strength and courage to do this. Because Scorpio, you don't actually know what this person's reaction is going to be. It's as if it's 50-50, I'm not sure. Yes, Two of Pentacles, it's 50-50, I'm not sure. This person could say, you've got to be kidding me, no way. Or this person could smile and say, how wonderful, Scorpio, I love you too. Yes, you know, let's do this. You really don't know. But you are doing this, you're going for it. The Chariot. Okay, you might be going for a Cancerian. You're making the judgment call, Scorpio. Who to do this? I mean, Scorps, this for most women would be very romantic, depending on what you argued about, because this is you basically turning up in somebody's area and saying to them, I know it's a shock to see me, but basically, you're the love of my life. What do you think? I mean, maybe, Scorpio, that's the whole point. You want to sweep this woman off her feet, you know? What else is on your mind? The Sun. Oh, Scorpio. I mean, you just want to be happy. Very simply. You could be heading to a Leo or a Sagittarian female. You just want to be happy. You feel you would be incredibly happy with this person. Yeah, you feel this is the right person. Magician. You are manifesting a new life with this person. Wow, Scorpio, this is super exciting. Oh, I just wish we didn't have the Four of Cups. But anyway, let's get to that in a minute. Let's have a look at the reaction of your friends, parents, whoever this is, siblings. They are saying, you sure this isn't just chemistry? Are you sure this isn't just going to burn out? Are you sure? Temperance. Okay. What they're saying to you, Scorpio, is maybe you should think about this a little bit longer. Or what they're saying to you is, Scorpio, make sure that you genuinely love this person. This isn't about lust and desire, because temperance can be the temperance angel, tempering your passion, Ace of Wands. What else are they saying to you? Ooh, Devil. Okay. I mean, Scorpio, this could be an amusing conversation with your brother, right? Your brother could be saying to you, Scorps, you know, are you sure you just haven't got the hots for this woman? Are you sure you're just not physically obsessed with this woman? Or your brother may be saying, okay, but when you go and see her, you know, don't get physical with her the minute you see her. Don't try and get in her pants the minute that you see her, right? She's going to be really put off. This could be an amusing conversation with a family member. It might be that somebody else says to you, Scorpio, why are you so obsessed with this? You know? I mean, this is you planning on changing your life to be with this one woman. Are you sure? What else are they saying? Queen of Swords. What are you going to do if she's a bit sharp with you? What are you going to do, Scorpio? What are you going to do if she's not that happy to see you, right? What if she calls you out and says, oh, Scorpio, last time I saw you, you were sat in the Knight of Wands, right? You're listening to what this person or people are saying, but it's not going to change your mind. It's not going to change your mind. No. Nine of Wands. I think whoever this is just not wanting you to be disappointed. They care about you, or this person knows you as someone they're close to in the family, and they don't want you to get upset if it doesn't go the way you want it to go. What else are they saying? Tell us the minute you know. Tell us if it's a yes or a no, or this person slams the door in your face, or this person cries and says, oh yes, let's move in together. They want to know. They want to know. Oh, tell us the good news, or tell us the news even if it's not good news, Scorpio. We'll commiserate with you. You know, it's that sort of thing. Guys, what is the energy between you two? Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be talking to your parents. You could be their older child. Or this could be a friend of yours. You may be talking to your friend, your best mate, saying, what do you think? Oh, I'm just about to do this. Don't know how it's going to go. Last time I saw this Queen of Wands, we had a massive row. I'm about to ask her to get serious with me. I don't know what she's going to say. I'm going to try and sweep her off her feet. And this is your mate saying, well, go for it. But are you sure? You know? They're on your side, Scorpio. Now, what you're hoping is that this person's going to say, oh, yes, I love you too. Two of Cups. But the thing is, you don't know for sure. You don't know if they do love you. Because Scorpio, as far as you're concerned, you guys left after an argument, you broke up after an argument, and you don't know what their true reaction is going to be. You don't even know how they feel about you. So this is literally you taking a shot in the dark. Literally. Now, guys, Four of Cups. I don't want you to think negatively about this, but this could be you realizing that you need to slow right down. Because this reaction is the reaction of someone who doesn't know this is what they want. Okay? I'm just warning you, my lovely Scorps. You're hoping for the Ten of Pentacles and Justice. You're hoping to get married here. You're hoping to talk to this person about moving in together, getting serious. You may not get the reaction you're hoping for. All right. The High Priestess. Yes. Okay. Scorpio, this person may not say very much. They may not say anything at all. What are they thinking about? That the last time you saw this person, Scorpio, you left them feeling very disappointed. You left them on their own. You disconnected. You said something a bit harsh. They don't know, Scorpio, whether or not I'm hearing this is a good idea. Three of Pentacles. Yes. What you're saying to this person is, I want to rebuild with you. I want to sort this out. I miss you. I love you. I want this, you know? Wow. I mean, Scorpio, you're talking about the Ten of Cups. What you're saying to this person is, you are my Ten of Cups. This is going to be a major conversation. Scorpio, just be prepared that this person may sit next to you and not say a word. You may be trying to read their face. Does this woman underneath look quite happy about this? Does this woman look a bit angry? What the hell are you doing here? You may not get a lot of response from this person because the High Priestess doesn't speak. Scorpio, you may find yourself babbling a lot. You may find yourself doing all the talking because very simply this person is saying nothing. All right. Scorps, you're going to talk about the past. I think what you're realizing is you can't just push what happened in the past under the carpet, not talk about it, not explain. Maybe you may feel you need to. The reason I said this, or the reason that I came across as being a little bit sharp or a bit defensive, or I might have confused you, was because of XYZ. You are going to have to dip into the past. You might have felt, Scorpio, you really didn't want to do that because it would have brought up maybe a negative memory for this woman. But you might realize that that's what's needed. So what are you going to say, my Scorps? Gosh, guys. The Hermit. Okay, you could be talking to a Virgo, or you could be talking to a Queen of Wands about a Virgo. You're also telling this High Priestess that you've done a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching. Okay. Oh, all right. And you may say sorry. You may feel an apology is needed. In which case, Scorpio, this will be a sincere, I'm really sorry, right? You might want to admit to this Queen of Wands that you have a child with somebody. You might have been on the rocks living with a baby mama at the time you met and you weren't honest about that for some of you. If this is relating to the past, and if you were connected to somebody else, what are you going to say about that previous connection? Because you may be leaving someone here, Scorpio, to be with someone sat in the High Priestess energy. The Moon. You may be scared to tell this person the whole truth, or you may simply apologize for keeping another relationship under wraps. Cancerian energy. How did you feel in your previous connection if this was you in another relationship? Ooh, you were heartbroken in the other connection. So your person may have cheated on you, or it may have been a loveless situation. You may admit that, Scorpio, because this is you really wanting to pour your heart out. This is you wanting this person to know all about you, all about your past. You want to get it all out there because you don't want anything to backfire on you later on if you've missed something out. Scorps, I think this is you completely opening up to this person. But it is going to be daunting because you don't know what she's going to say. She's still not saying anything. So what is she going to say? What is she going to say? The Star. This is a little bit of an elusive energy because she could either say, this is my dream come true, you turning up, you telling me you love me. She could, Scorpio, say to you, I'm sorry, but I've healed and I've moved on. So which is it? Which is it, Scorpio? Is she going to be pleased deep down? Is she going to tell you, I'm sorry, I've moved on? Oh, guys. Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Scorps, she is going to admit to you that she had feelings for you. This is a nice person, right? Okay. Nine of Cups. But she walked away because she felt you wanted to be indulged somehow. She might have felt, Scorpio, that you were hiding another relationship and she didn't want to be the other woman. Or she might have felt, Scorpio, that somehow being with her would move you into an indulged situation, and she didn't trust that this was love. And I'm sorry to say that. What is she going to say? Seven of Swords. She may talk to you about something that she felt you were hiding. Or she may say to you, Scorpio, I'm so sorry, but I don't think you were honest with me in the past. There might have been some deception in the past. It might be that you may have been trying to develop a lover's connection, keeping quiet about the fact that you were with somebody else at the time you were trying to date her. She could be a Gemini female. Scorps, this may be awkward, guys. What else is she going to say? The Wheel of Fortune. She's going to question why you want to move into a new cycle and whether or not you're still with somebody else. I don't want to be moved into a new cycle that's deceptive based on me being the other woman, right? What are you going to realise here, Scorps? This isn't going to be her all excited about this. It's going to be awkward. Okay, Ten of Swords. Oh, Scorps, no. I didn't want that card to come out. Okay. It has. Can't change it. Scorpio, she may say to you, and this might be just for one or two of you, I felt betrayed. I felt you were sat in the Seven of Swords. I felt you betrayed me. And because of that, the trust has gone. Because of that, I can't look at this again. If you know that that's what happened in the past, what are you going to say in response? That you've turned your back on third parties, that you are no longer that person, and that's why you want to reunite with her. That's why you're doing this, you know? Do we have a final card for my Scorps? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Seven of Wands. Scorpio, what you may realise is there's a lot that she didn't tell you relating to how she felt about you and your situation. She hid a lot. She may have intuited a great deal, more than you thought she would have done. She's going to be a little bit defensive. I feel, Scorpio, if you are strong enough to ride the storm, to cope with the fact that she's not going to be overly excited to see you initially, she may have a lot of questions. She may say to you, I want to know exactly what happened, who you were connected to, why you didn't tell me the truth, why you hid something from me. It's going to be awkward, Scorps. You may sit there thinking, oh my gosh, it's like an interrogation. But once that's out the way, you may break down this woman's barriers if you can prove to her that this is real love. That you're no longer sat, for instance, in the Seven of Swords, okay? This is you wanting to be with this woman. You genuinely love this woman. You want to talk about a serious commitment. You want to talk about a future together. It might just take time. It might just take time, okay? So, Scorps, I'm going to leave it there. I really hope it's helped you. Let me know, of course, if this is your story. Take care of you guys, and I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, people. Bye now.